Once upon a time, Buddha was sitting under a tree with his disciples. The evening was peaceful and a gentle breeze was blowing. One of the disciples approached Buddha and said, "Master, I struggle with anger. When someone insults me or treats me unfairly, rage fills my heart like fire. Later I regret my harsh words, but the damage is already done. How can I control this anger?" Buddha smiled gently and said, "Let me tell you a story. A long time ago, there lived a woman in a small village. She had a good husband and 2 children, but her house was always filled with shouting and quarrels. The reason was simple. The woman had a terrible temper. Every morning would begin with her angry voice. If the children woke up late, she would scold them harshly. If her husband forgot to bring something from the market, she would argue with him for hours. If a neighbor's chicken wandered into her yard, she would create such a scene that the whole village would gather to watch. Her husband would often say, "Please try to stay calm. Your anger is destroying our family's peace." But she would snap back, "I cannot help it. This is my nature. When I get angry, words just flow out of my mouth like a river. I cannot control them." Day by day, the situation grew worse. Her children began staying away from home. Her husband stopped talking to her. The neighbors avoided her completely. The woman began to feel lonely and sad, but still, whenever something upset her, the fire of anger would burn within her. One day, a wise monk came to the village. He was known for solving people's problems with his deep wisdom. When the woman heard about him, she went to meet him with tears in her eyes. "Oh, wise one," she said, "my anger has ruined my life. My family fears me. My neighbors hate me. Even I hate myself when I look back at my behavior. But I cannot control it. When anger comes, it takes over my entire being. Please help me." The monk listened carefully and then took out a small bottle from his bag. The liquid inside looked like ordinary water, but he said, "This is special anger medicine. It has been blessed with ancient mantras." The woman's eyes lit up with hope. The monk continued, "Listen carefully to how you must use it. Whenever you feel anger rising in your heart, immediately put 4 drops of this medicine on your tongue. But remember, this is the most important part. After putting the drops, you must keep your mouth completely closed for 10 minutes. Do not speak a single word during those 10 minutes, no matter what happens. If you open your mouth even once during those 10 minutes, the medicine will not work." The woman took the bottle and promised to follow the instructions exactly. The next morning, when her son spilled milk on the floor, anger immediately flared up in her heart. She was about to shout, but then she remembered the medicine. Quickly, she put 4 drops on her tongue and closed her mouth tightly. For the first 2 minutes, her mind was screaming with all the harsh words she wanted to say. By the 5th minute, she noticed the anger was starting to fade. By the 8th minute, she was thinking more clearly. And when 10 minutes had passed, she calmly said to her son, "Please clean up the milk and be more careful next time." Her son was shocked. For the first time in years, his mother had not shouted at him. Throughout that day, whenever anger arose, She used the medicine and kept silent for 10 minutes. By evening, the house felt different. There had been no arguments, no shouting, no tears. This continued for 7 days. Each time she felt angry, she would use the drops and remain silent. Gradually, something amazing happened. The anger that used to control her began to lose its power. She found that after those 10 minutes of silence, she often didn't even feel the need to say anything harsh. Her family noticed the change immediately. Her children started spending more time at home. Her husband began talking to her again with love and affection. Even the neighbors started visiting, amazed at the transformation. After 7 days, the woman went back to the monk with joy in her heart. "Oh, Blessed One," she said, "your medicine has worked miracles. My anger is gone, my family is happy, my life is peaceful again. You have saved me." The monk smiled and said, "My child, now let me tell you the truth. That bottle contains nothing but plain water. There is no medicine, no mantra, no magic in it." The woman was stunned. "But then, how?" The monk explained, "The real medicine was not in the bottle, it was in your silence. Anger is like a fire that needs the wind of words to grow stronger. When you kept your mouth closed for those 10 minutes, you cut off anger's fuel. In those moments of silence, your mind got time to cool down, to think clearly, to see the situation properly." He continued, "Remember this. Anger lasts only for a few moments, but the words spoken in anger can hurt for a lifetime. When we speak in anger, our mind stops working and our tongue takes control. We say things we don't mean, hurt people we love, and create wounds that may never heal. But when we choose silence in that moment of rage, we give our wisdom a chance to return. We protect ourselves from regret and protect others from our harsh words." Buddha looked at his disciples and said, "This is the secret. Silence is the greatest medicine for anger. When you feel rage burning in your heart, close your mouth and count to 10. Take deep breaths. Let the storm pass. Because anger is like a guest. It comes suddenly and leaves quickly. But if you entertain it with words and actions, it will stay longer and destroy everything in your house. Remember, you are not your anger. You are the one who can choose whether to act on it or let it pass. In that choice lies your power, your wisdom, and your peace." The disciple bowed deeply and said, "Thank you, Master. I understand now." If we observe our own lives, we will find that most of our regrets come from words spoken in anger. How many relationships have been damaged? How many hearts have been broken? How many opportunities have been lost? All because we couldn't keep quiet for just a few moments when anger clouded our judgment. This story teaches us that the real enemy isn't anger itself, it's our immediate reaction to it. Think about your last argument. Wasn't it those first explosive words that caused the most damage? Once we speak in anger, we can apologize later, but we can never truly take those words back. They leave invisible scars on hearts, creating distance even after forgiveness. The 10-minute silence technique from this story isn't just ancient wisdom, it's backed by modern psychology. When we are angry, our amygdala hijacks our brain, shutting down rational thought. But if we can pause for even 3 minutes, our prefrontal cortex, the thinking part of our brain, comes back online. This is why the woman found clarity after staying silent. Here's a practical technique you can use today. When you feel anger rising, imagine you're holding that bottle of magic water. Take a deep breath and mentally count to 10. If you still feel the urge to speak harshly, ask yourself, will these words help solve the problem, or will they create a new one? Remember, every word spoken in anger is a seed of future regret. The next time you feel anger rising within you, remember this story. Take a pause. Keep silent. Let those first waves of rage pass without acting on them. You will find that what seemed so important in that moment of anger often appears trivial once you calm down. Now I want to ask you, can you recall a moment when keeping silent for just 10 seconds could have saved a relationship or prevented deep regret? Share your experience in the comments below. Your story might help someone else learn this vital lesson. If this Buddhist teaching touched your heart and you think it could help someone struggling with anger, please share this video with them. Sometimes a simple story can change a life forever. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more powerful wisdom stories that can transform your daily life. Silence is not weakness, it is wisdom. It is not suppression, it is self-control. And in that silence, you will find not just peace for yourself, but also protection for those you love, from words you might later wish you could take back.